Connor, it was 3 days ago today.
Yes.
It was I think 3 days ago that we last recorded.
Yeah.
You said some stuff to a man that I'd like to apologize to.
Oh, go shut up. I knew we were going to talk about this. All right. So for those of you that might have missed it, and you shouldn't have missed it because you should be watching every time.
Yeah, you should absolutely be watching every episode.
I said the words Boba Fett. Like Brant defended Boba Fett and said he was really good lately, and I'm like, dude, he has like I shit on Bo and Espinal, and I'm like, oh yeah, the one home run he's hit is off of like an 88 mile an hour fastball. Then the day this podcast goes, the day the podcast went out, literally
He went off.
he had 2 home runs, one of them off a 99 mile an hour fastball. But
I just took in we've only had one game since the last podcast.
Yes, and
I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, but can I also just point out that the expected average on the second home run, which was off the 99, was like a .090 expected batting average.
Nuts. Hey, we left the yard. That's all that matters. That's the only stat that you'll ever see.
But it didn't matter because a rain delay happened, and then
they blew it.
They killed all the momentum.
They blew it.
That rain delay broke us.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Flight Deck podcast.
Yes.
And... Connor, I have a challenge for you.
Okay.
Over the course of this episode, we don't have to talk about it right now, unless you already know. Okay. We need some time filler today, so I figured this would be a fun one.
Okay.
Obviously, we've mentioned it many times. You and I are big walk up song guys. Naturally. Can you rank your top 5 walk up songs of the current Toronto Blue Jays?
You know what's crazy?
Pitchers included. I'll give you.
You know what's crazy? Literally yesterday, I'm like, I literally was like, we need filler. I was literally gonna ask you like rank your walk-ups.
It's like the most perfect filler for us.
You know what?
I think
I can probably.
We don't have to do it right now. We can go later if you want.
I can easily tell you my top 5 right now.
Okay.
And this is like it's not even based. It could be like it's a mix of like the player and the person.
Sure.
Number 1, without a shadow of a doubt, is Teoscar Hernandez.
Okay.
Ve Porto Sueño.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
And then number 2, I'm going Santiago Espinal.
Okay.
I don't know the name of it, but it was like one of my top 5 played songs of the year.
I actually also don't. It's by Mike something.
Mike Towers.
Mike Towers.
Number 3. This is one that you brought up that I should listen to like a couple episodes ago. Jimmy Garcia.
Jimmy Garcia is ridiculously good.
Jimmy Garcia is an anthem.
Yes, and then, absolutely.
And then 4, Jano. I got it.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
And then number 5, I think, is a tie for me between just all of the ones that Lourdes has had.
Okay.
And
yeah.
What's it? What was our other one? It was Zach Collins.
What was that? Oh, his is Broadway Girls.
Broadway Girls.
Oh, that's pretty good. Good for him.
You
didn't mention my number 1.
Okay, 6th. If we could give an honorable mention, Trevor Richards.
You still haven't made it to my number 1.
All right, you know what? You tell me yours now. What is your number 1? Because I probably like all of their songs I like. Like there's no song that I don't like.
My number 1, and I don't know if it's just because he's so loyal to it or it's because like it just gets me fired up every time because it's just good things. George Springer.
Oh, Butterfly Effect. Oh, man.
Oh, my God, dude.
I kind of forgot about that.
It bangs. It's such a perfect walk-up song. It's undefeated.
Because the thing is now, like, especially, like, the PA announcer, he somehow enhances it.
Yeah.
When he's
absolutely.
Like,
also, very disappointed in you. Number 2, Alejandro Kirk.
I'm stupid. I put myself on the spot to name my top 5, and
I was gonna give you time, you missed it. Bro, Alejandro Kirk's number 2. It's not
Alejandro Kirk / former Blue Jay Sergio Romo.
Yes, both of them. Sorry,
yeah,
I didn't give him the respect he deserved.
You're good.
Number 3, I'm on the Trevor Richards thing, but I don't know if I can give him that high. Danny Jansen might be number 3 for me, just because the whole thing. He got it. Number 4, I'd be willing to give Trevor Richards 4 because it is a vibe. It's a lot of fun.
Like
I enjoy it. Number 5, Raimel Tapia.
No, I
Primal
forgot about.
Tapias
Oh
is
my god,
so
it's
good,
so
dude.
good.
So good.
This is what I'm saying. Like literally, like if you said
They're doing well.
if I thought about this for like 20 more minutes, I would have given you a completely different five.
I know.
Like
I'm
all
telling
of
you.
them.
Hey, Santiago's is phenomenal. I like it.
Yes.
Obviously Lourdes's is all great, but he
Lourdes
has
has like
so many
he has
that
like
it just kind
four,
of it
like, and
kind
they're
of
all good.
kind of waters them all down. Teoscar's is phenomenal. It's so much fun. Jimmy's, I've been pumping the Jimmy train for a long time. I'm
Jimmy's is
all
an
here for
anthem.
it.
Like
There was another one that we missed that was really good, but I forget.
uh,
Oh no, Ross Stripling. Ross Stripling's is
like I love
great.
you.
Like I love you, Justin Timberlake. It
Yes.
will never crack my top 5, but it's so funny to see Ross
Okay.
Stripling
Since
coming
we're
out.
on the topic of walk-ups,
Mm-hmm.
there was a TikTok that came out from TSN.
Cool.
And Jordan, I don't know how to say her last name. Shelley.
Yep.
She talked to Alec Manoa, Trevor
Mhm.
Richards, and Danny Jansen on
did
how
see
they
that.
got their walk-up songs.
Yeah.
Jano was just
Super
got
cool.
it got it from his brother, and it was just
Yep.
like he loves old. He likes like
Love
older.
it. Love it. There's definitely more to that because whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, but we got to do this right now. Other than who's got the I'm not gonna say the worst. Who's got like your least?
Honestly, and I hate saying it, I really don't like Cavan's. I think it stinks as a walk-up song.
His new bro, the one he has this year is not good.
No, it's not good.
I like the
It's
one he
not
had
good at
last
all.
year.
I don't remember what he had last year.
It was a song called Prospect.
Okay.
It was really
This
good.
year's
But
is what?
it's Calling My
Kodak
Spirit
Black, isn't
by
it?
Kodak Black.
Yeah. I'm not here
Like
for it.
it's not great.
Doesn't work as a walk-up. It might be a good. I'm not a big Kodak guy, but
I'm
it's not a good walk-up song. I don't
but
know the song, but it's not a good walk-up song.
I'll
I
say this now.
also don't like Matt Chapman's current one.
That's Tame Impala.
It's just so boring.
Yeah, it's not great, but like
No.
if
Kevin
and if
Gosman sucks.
yeah, it's Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Like
No, man. It's just you could do so much better. But it makes a lot of sense because he's a huge pothead.
If
Look at him.
I
He
feel
looks
like
like a guy that sits around and listens to Pink Floyd.
if anybody needs to change their walk-up song,
Mm-hmm.
Bo Bichette needs to go back to Peaches.
Peaches? Yeah, absolutely.
He was dominant with Peaches.
Yeah, he's a Peaches guy.
Like
He's got the power of Bieber in him. Austin Matthews had the power of Bieber,
yes.
and he
Bo
won the
Bichette-
Rocket back-to-back
Bo
years.
Bichette is the single reason I had Peaches in my top 5 songs for Spotify last year. Like it got stuck
I don't
in
even
my
like
head.
that song, but I loved it as a
don't
walk-up
either.
song. It's
Like-
just so great. You can't put it on the list anymore because he's gone. Ryan Barucki using "Stay" by Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber was fantastic. Fantastic. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun. I figured we could just start off with that.
And this also goes into our one of the topics I have.
Yeah,
Felix Bautista.
Okay.
And the closer for our fathers, known as the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, we don't know.
He has an entrance now. He has an entrance.
Oh, the lights thing.
The light show, and he gets the
cool,
like a whistle intro from The Wire, and I'm just like, cool.
Not
I
Jordan.
guess it's not Jordan.
Jordan's better. Jordan's just cooler because it goes red and he got all the screen behind it. Like, Camden is just kind of a boring looking place. Personally. I heard it's a really nice park, but it's boring looking, and it's just white lights going wee.
And their tiny screen.
Like cool.
He's the mountain, and I'm just like, okay, cool.
He's a great closer. I'll give him that. But that's a lame ass walkout.
Yeah.
It's no Edwin Diaz. It's no Jordan Romano. Like, good try. You're the Orioles. Just keep being the Orioles. Stop.
Just keep.
I never knew how much I hated the goddamn Baltimore Orioles. Hate them. Despise them. Everything about this team.
I loved them when I loved them last year because they
stunk. I hated them last year.
No, they stunk.
They gave us a lot of wins,
but they didn't stink against the Yankees.
True.
They were like 500 against the Yankees last year.
True.
Like,
I don't like the fans that are in the stadium. I haven't had enough interactions with Baltimore fans to say I hate Baltimore fans, but listening to them is painful. The team is ugly. The stadium looks boring.
Here's the thing. I don't like Baltimore being good, but I like a lot of their players.
That's fair. That was like me with the Yankees for a long time. I hate the team, love the guys. I like Seti. I despise Ryan Mountcastle for just
he's our father.
Only because I'm a Blue Jays fan.
Adley Rutschman's gonna be a nightmare for the next 10 years.
Yep. I'm already despising Adley. Adley might be my Aaron Judge. Like, Aaron Judge, I have no reason to hate Aaron Judge, but I just want to hate Aaron Judge.
Yeah,
And that
it's
might be
not
Adley
great.
Rutschman for me.
Like
Fucking Brandon Hyde is the worst.
That
I
Robbie
hate
Ray
him so
thing.
much. Oh,
That Robbie
since
Ray
then.
thing last year didn't help, and then also the Alec Manoah beef that they
Oh,
had with the
that whole
Orioles.
thing. I don't remember who it was that truck sticked Alec or Lourdes Gurriel
Lourdes,
last year. Like,
that was Baltimore.
yeah, like the whole brawl where Vladdy's carrying out Freddie Galvis too happened. I don't know what that was a part of. Just so many different
I think
things. And
that
I
was
just
part of the Alec Manoah
like,
ejection thing.
yeah, maybe. It goes all the way back to like Buck Showalter and leaving Ubaldo Jimenez out there. And I'm like, I
Oh,
watched this guy with like his hands just, and I'm like, I just,
hey,
something about
better,
Baltimore. I'm just
better,
so done.
better. At that point, it was better that than
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know,
right. You're
ERA
right.
record holder Zach Britton.
Yeah, like one of the best closers of all time at that
Yeah.
point, just because he was elite. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't stand the Baltimore Orioles.
Speaking of,
Sad
I,
franchise.
I wanted to try and segue something into a hilariously funny and sad stat that I found that I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to bring up today. The Chicago White Sox, as we know, the
Mm-hmm.
definition of mid, the
Could be a playoff
definition,
team.
they could be a play team, but the definition of mid. So 705 of the White Sox first 1,000 hits this year are
Hmm?
singles.
Sorry?
They're 700
Just
singles.
705 out of
Out of
how many?
a thousand.
Oh my God.
Okay, most recent teams to finish with a season of at least 70% of their hits being singles: the 2018 Marlins, the 2016 Marlins, the 2015 Marlins, and the 2015 Braves. But it must be said,
Go
no,
Marlins.
it
Oh
must be,
my
yeah, facts.
God.
It must be said that the Tigers this year are also set on that pace.
Really?
But
Oh my
four,
God.
four of the six team, yes, four of the six teams that I've just mentioned have had
Uh-huh.
the same hitting coach. The White Sox hitting coach this year is named Frank Minachino. Frank Minachino is the current was the current hitting coach of the White Sox. He was the hitting coach for all three of those Marlins teams.
No.
He was the hitting coach for all three of those Marlins teams. Frank Minachino, Mr. Single.
Buddy, get some launch angle to you. What the
Like,
hell? That's incredible.
I feel bad for White
I'm
Sox fans,
so
man.
sorry. That team should be so good.
That team should be a 100-win team.
Oh my God.
Like
That's
any
so
other
funny.
time of like it's
70%?
70%.
Wow.
Like it's not good. They're
So bad.
yeah.
Speaking of socks, Chris Sale. That
That's bro. We
guy's
thought
cursed for starters.
yeah. We think that man is the Red Sox ghost.
Yep.
Like
Cutting up a White Sox jersey really put a hex on that man, eh?
seriously.
I think he disrespected the game of baseball and they said no more. You shall never pitch again.
Mm-mm.
He fell off his bike. He Joe Biden'd himself.
He broke his wrist falling off his bike.
Falling off his bike.
But here's my
After
thing.
breaking his thumb like a month
He
ago.
I think he was like bike riding home from like working out or trying to rehab, and it's just like, dude, like, just get a car, please.
Have you seen
Like,
the video where they like put his head onto Joe Biden falling off the bike?
that was really
This is my favorite thing of the week. It's
that
so
was really
great.
good, man. Like this is this fucking
Oh, what a ridiculous situation.
This last 3 days has just been hilarious. Like
Oh, it's just
comedy.
we've had like no Blue Jay stuff to talk about, but it's
been
just so much fun.
comedy. Like
It's just what
I
else
mean,
we can bring up?
like non as okay. We'll do all the non Blue Jay stuff right now.
Yeah.
Shout out Rowdy Telez.
I miss him.
Like
I miss
he's
him
batting,
so much.
he's batting 239 this year, but like
career high in homers and RBIs.
Career high in homers and RBIs. But when you realize like in hindsight, purely 2020, that trade looks terrible.
Oh yeah.
That trade looks
Trevor Richards, the
horrible.
man we talked about as being atrocious last week.
Trevor Richards and Bowden Francis for Rowdy Telez.
Yuck.
You know how we were all the
Yuck.
Blue Jays fans were complaining about a lefty power bat.
Oh,
imagine
Daniel Vogelback's hitting too. That someone else brought that up.
Yeah,
you get two lefty power bats that we just let walk away.
Yeah, 807 OPS, 71 RBI. Yo, it feels like does he have more RBI than Vlad?
Vlad doesn't seem to have a ton of RBIs. He has more homers.
He has more RBI. He has 3 more RBI than Vlad.
Nice.
Like
I mean, Vlad's got better peripherals, but
Oh yeah, Vlad.
pure man numbers,
We haven't
Rowdy's
actually,
got him.
as long as we've been doing this podcast,
Hmm.
Vlad has been like a non-story, and we've never brought up Vlad
No, he's
because
been consistently good as of late, but he's just not otherworldly like
yeah,
he was
like
last
I
year.
went back and watched like a game from like 2 months ago. He was in like 250.
Mm-hmm.
He's hitting like almost 300 again.
Yeah, crazy.
Like
He's been so good lately, and it's just quiet. He's on a 20-something
we-
game hitting streak, is he not?
yes,
22, I think it is.
yeah, it's his
That's
second.
insane.
It's his second
It's
like
insane.
it's his second like 15 plus hitting streak of the
It's
season.
he's the greatest at quietly putting up stupid hitting streaks. He
Well,
did it
yeah,
earlier, and it was just
he's
like, oh, that was his
well, yeah, because
18th game. I'm like,
people have stopped caring
yeah,
nationally
it just doesn't matter as much.
because he's not a 23-year-old phenom hitting
Yeah,
330 for an entire year. Like,
yeah. I find it kind of funny that the MVP conversation last year was just like it's Ohtani because even though his team's bad, like he does both. This year, it's just like no, Ohtani can't do it because his
he
team's
can,
bad.
yeah,
It's like it's got a little bit of Yankee bias to it because if this was the flipped around and it was Aaron Judge last year, it would still probably be going to Ohtani
yeah.
this year.
Like
Kind of
Vlad,
frustrating. Not gonna lie
like
to you.
I felt like Vladdy came out last year after he's like, dude, I didn't get one first place vote, like
Yeah,
nobody,
nothing.
like not even like a sniff of like
No.
you are the MVP with a 311 average, 48 home runs, like
Yeah.
111 RBI. Like
And now it seems like Aaron Judge is probably going to walk away unanimously. Like,
yeah, like
kind of frustrating. I don't.
that's
It's annoying.
yeah.
Anything else about other teams do we
Other
have on this
teams.
list?
I mean,
I think
shout out Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Shout out Joey Gallo.
I'm so happy for Joey Gallo.
Like, I am here for Joey Gallo in his troll phase.
Oh my god! I hope he hits like 15 home runs down the stretch here.
Bro, we hit a nuke against the Twins.
He's so great.
Like
He made a comment about his beard too. He's just like, it's nice not having to
Like,
shave
yeah,
every
he's
day.
like,
yeah,
yeah,
you're damn right it is, Joey. I get it.
I know,
Oh.
as a person whose
Oh.
mustache and facial hair
Oh.
likes to grow back in with every 2 days. Like
I couldn't do it waking up every day and that's just frustrating.
yeah, but like he's
so great.
and then like there was like the stuff about with IKF. It came
Yeah.
out a couple days
my
ago.
god. Yankees
Like,
fans just want to hate someone, eh?
Yeah, I mean, like I was thought about bringing this up. Blue Jays fans are the same.
Yeah, we're pretty bad.
We're terrible.
No, we're not. You and I aren't pretty bad. I
like as a collective, we are terrible.
There's a lot of people that suck.
Like you can track it. Like 2020 was like, yo, what is who VR like sucks. Vladdy not worth anything. Like get him out of here. In 2021, Randall Grichuk, like Reese McGuire, get out. Yeah. Trent Thornton just continues for the last 4 years.
Trent Thornton's the guy that survives.
Trent Thornton's just like he's
this
a cockroach.
Year, it's still Trent Thornton.
He's still here. Like, but this year it's transferred to like Randall Grichuk's gone, Reese McGuire gone. So it's like, all right, Kevin Biggio.
Started literally, Cav.
It started.
Cav took it on the chin for a while and then kind of came back, but now it's starting to come back.
Literally.
Again.
I will never forget this. Everybody was like, yeah, Cav's the opening day second baseman. Like, yeah, it's cool. He starts all the time. And then literally within the first 2 games where Santiago Espinal had like 2 doubles, everyone's like, all right,
it's such
job
a
over.
Quick flip.
Job
but
over.
Like, there's guys that just never take heat from this fan base.
No, like, and it's ridiculous.
It blows my mind. I'm like, Cav and Santi are doing the same thing. Like, realistically.
And you know what? John Schneider, kudos, because you're playing the better player at the moment.
He's doing his job.
Like, I think someone pointed out, like, since Schneider took over, Santi has like a 200 on average with like a 255 on base. And Cavin's hitting like, I think, 230 with like a 300.
He gets on base a lot more.
Yeah, he gets on base.
And neither of them are going to hit for a ton of pop.
No.
So you play the guy that gets on base for the guys in front of him. It's just.
Yeah.
But no one ever talks about Santi. No one ever talks about Kirk when he's bad. Jano takes it on the chin when he's bad too.
Jano.
He used to. Not so much anymore.
Not so much anymore because everybody's just like, oh, he's barreling the ball like every time now.
Yeah. Because like he can always square one up, and I think that's just fun. But like when he wasn't hitting, it was just like people were trying to send him to the KBO for God's sakes.
Yeah, like
but like in the bullpen, you got like Trent takes it on the chin. Jimmy used to take it for a while there.
Jimmy took it until the Yankee game where he like where he got ejected.
Yeah, I never
And then
really.
and then everybody's just like, Jimmy is our guy because he
Yeah.
got pissed, and it's just like, really? Like
Barrios kind of takes it on the chin for no
he
reason.
takes it. All right, we didn't say this yet, right?
Hmm?
On the show before you were recording. I
No.
think I said
Yeah,
this.
no,
Okay.
no, you said it
All
before.
right. So I like went through because everybody was like, "Oh, Barrios is so hot and cold." Well, yes, he's not been good.
No, he
Like
hasn't been great.
great. He's given up 68 runs this year in 22 starts. So that's not.
It's not.
Okay.
It's
not
med.
great.
It's a
not great.
super med type of guy.
Okay. 36 of those runs have come in 6 starts.
That's so nuts.
36 of those runs have come in 6 starts.
Yeah.
And then, but and these and the like, if I'm taking out, 6 starts, and that excludes opening day.
Right.
That doesn't count opening day where he gave up 4 and a third and
Okay.
1/3.
Okay.
So, in the other 16 starts, he is pitched 95 and a third with a 3.02 ERA. And if we want to take it a step further, if you want to exclude opening day, 95 innings with a 2.65. Shut the fuck up about him being bad. I don't want to hear it.
He's
Like,
I'll give him inconsistent this year.
Inconsistent.
That guy is electric.
Do not label him bad.
Oh God,
I
no!
don't want to.
Anyone that says Jose Barrios is bad is just you just don't know what you're talking about. It's
like
plain and simple. That guy's got the nastiest stuff on the team. Any of them, I don't care who you want to put up against him. His stuff is the nastiest on the team.
Yeah,
like it always has been, always will be.
If I'm trying to go back and like who were his bad starts against? It was against Yankees, Brewers.
I'll pull it up. I have it here actually.
Yeah, his worst ones where he gave up like 5 or 6 was like Yankees, Brewers, like White Sox.
Yeah, he got cooked by the Brewers, by the White Sox, by the Angels, by the Yankees, by the Guardians. Uh-oh.
That was on the road though. That was on the road.
Okay, fair enough. You're right.
On the road.
And then by Texas, and he like the Texas one's really not even that bad.
Texas one's opening day.
He gave up 4 runs. Like who cares?
Like
he's a good pitcher. I don't know.
Good pitcher.
I don't know what to say other than you're just wrong. But back on the other point, guys like Adam Simber never take it.
Oh no.
Never.
Love Adam.
Great. But when he's bad, no one brings it up.
He's bad.
He's so bad sometimes, and no one talks about it.
You can tell by the first 3 pitches of an Adam Simber. You can tell by the first 2 pitches of an Adam Simber outing if it's going to be good or bad.
Yep.
Because of how bad. If he misses badly on 2 pitches, it's just nope. All right, cool.
I don't get it. Trevor Richards for the most part hasn't really taken any flack.
Well, yeah, like
there's just those guys, right? Like
he skated until like the trade deadline happened.
Yeah,
and people are like,
now you're kind of seeing it a little more.
Yeah.
Bo is a guy that has taken it forever defensively and will never take it offensively.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna disagree there. He has
for the most part
this year
a little bit more.
This year he's taking it on the chin. Like it's kind of because
everybody was some people, it's not like there's a lot of people that still love Bo Bichette at the plate.
Oh,
a lot.
But the thing is, like, Bo was able to get by on like, okay, yeah, he's a shitty defenseman. He's a shitty defender. He hit nearly 300 every year with 30 home run potential.
Yep.
Like, but now he's
an elite defender.
Now I'm not gonna say elite.
Yeah,
he's above average. He's above average.
All right. He's a good defender.
He's a good defender, yes, but he's been like meh at hitting.
Yeah.
Like he's flipped.
He's just like he's an inconsistent hitter, and he's not getting on those streaks that he used to be on.
No, it's very he needs that streak. I hope that I eat my fucking words after because after that last podcast we did, he's been on the road trip. He had I think he had 10 hits on that. He had 10 hits on that road trip, I think.
That's what I'm saying. In that Minnesota, that's what I brought up last time, is he was pretty good in that Minnesota series.
He was good in the 2 games against Baltimore.
And then he was good in the 2 games against Baltimore.
If he can,
I'm hoping this is the springboard for the rest of his season.
Yes.
That'd be
great.
The one guy I wanted to bring up last podcast and we just kind of ran out of time. Matt Chapman, dude. He's all over the map.
He was like the lifeblood of our team.
Oh, he was an MVP candidate for me
and
for
then
a month. And then he went 0 for 100 with 99 Ks and 1 home run.
Yeah,
but then he came back He hit a home run the other day against, was it the Baltimore series?
Yes, it was the one
Yeah,
that we
he had
had.
like a 3-hit night that first night. I'm like,
Yeah, like he just
the first game that I watched, by the way. Came back, came back after the weekend when he was
yeah.
dog shit. Came back and watched
And
him, and he's hitting.
you know what, dude? Just never not watch a Blue Jay game.
I'm the straw that stirs Matt Chapman's drink.
Evidently,
Yeah, it's crazy. He's been such a strange story.
yeah, he's
Um,
it's. I
yeah,
guess I guess we could finally talk about the games that are upcoming,
yeah.
specifically with Cleveland. Like pitching
Cleveland,
matchups, you kind of scare me.
James Karinchak isn't coming. He's
Oh,
unvaccinated apparently.
I never like they didn't post Cleveland. I didn't see Cleveland
No,
post anything.
somebody mentioned that yesterday. I think it was.
Okay, and
I
yeah,
can't say for certain who it was. I can look it up while I'm sitting here, but
yeah,
for
like
sure, James Karinchak is unvaccinated and not coming.
okay, but
From what I heard.
other than that, you're getting everybody
Yep.
that's coming, which is terrifying.
Yep. I'm not excited to
And
face Emmanuel Clase.
yeah, the pitching matchups this weekend are tonight is Jose Barrios against Cal Quantrill, which
Canadian.
Canadian boy Cal Quantrill. There's 5 Canadians in this series. It's kind of crazy.
So cool.
Um, and then tomorrow is Tristan McKenzie versus Mitch White,
Mm-hmm.
which
Sweet.
and Sunday is probably the best matchup and probably the at the worst at the same time is Kevin Gausman versus Shane Bieber.
Shane Bieber's had a pretty good year, right?
So yeah, Shane Bieber. I mean, the last time we saw Shane Bieber in Cleveland, that was the one game we won because we demolished Shane Bieber.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's good news.
yeah,
I never know how Shane Bieber's doing. I feel like
yeah,
I
never
hear he's
know.
having a great year and then he stinks all of a sudden, and then I
Yeah,
feel like he's having a bad year and he just turns it on. I
you
don't
never
know.
know with Cleveland, but
No, that whole team is just so
I'm not
strange.
I'm not confident about tonight.
I'm not confident about the series. We don't have a lot of things to look back on and be like, well, at least we did this because we
Yeah,
didn't do anything in the
because
Baltimore series.
Cleveland is one of the better teams at not striking out, and you know
Yep.
what Jose Barrios hasn't really done lately, unless it's
He does not.
he doesn't
Every now
strike
and then he'll strike out 100 guys.
he doesn't strike a lot of people out, so
No, he
that's
doesn't.
great. Like,
Yeah.
but like we have, it's just
Hey, I think we'll be okay. Who knows? This is the series that we sweep for no reason. Like
yeah,
it's just
like
completely stupid.
yeah, and then we get like we had some good news the past 2 days.
Mhm.
Chicken Strip is coming
Coming back.
back. He's
Nice.
rehabbing. He has a rehab game tonight.
That's
Pitching
good
now.
news. That's great
Like
news.
amazing news. We also had a reported ghost sighting.
Ah,
Yeah,
he threw?
Julian
Which one?
Merriweather
Okay.
in Dunedin. He threw I think it was 14 pitches, got a couple Ks, and his
Okay.
fastball was averaging about 97.
I'll take that. New
And
Blue Jays prospect Mitch Marner was taking some hacks. That was kind
oh
of.
my, Mitch, bro, favorite players, Mitch Marner on the Leafs. I love Mitch
I
Marner.
remember like early in their careers too. They did BP and Austin Matthews hit a shot and
Yeah, I was
I'm
just like,
like,
wow.
damn,
Okay, did you
this guy can do it all.
did you see the like? Did you watch the video of it?
The one like of Mitch, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But did you hear what Springer said in the
No,
background?
no.
So Mitch hits like a grounder shot. And he's like, the pitch is getting taken out there. And then Springer's like, yeah, it was swinging like that the last 3 weeks. And then I'm like, George, at least you're self-aware. Like,
That's so funny, man.
thank you, George. Like, get healthy, please.
That's so funny.
And like,
I miss him just being around the team.
yeah, like apparently he's been hitting off a tee and he's apparently throwing today.
Okay.
So
He better be goddamn healthy if he's doing that.
I think at worst he'll be back like the middle. I think he'll be back by the Orioles series. I think
Hopefully.
like
He's the straw that stirs this drink, man. They're way better with him. The numbers have been said so
I
many
think
times.
they're 97 and 70 with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like
nuts.
and without him they're a 500 team.
He's got like elite numbers when he plays.
I mean, yeah, and if
stupid.
we're looking if you looked at tonight's lineup,
yeah,
there's a vacant hole in center field right now.
Yeah.
Because our 7-8 our 7-8-9 tonight is Kevin Biggio.
He's 7?
I love you, Kevin.
Oh, he's not a 7.
Kevin 7. 8 is Whit Merrifield playing second base.
Why is he not hitting 7?
I don't know.
Okay.
And 9th, our boy Bradley, everybody's favorite
favorite Brad.
Everyone's favorite Brad. Yeah. Everyone's favorite Bradley.
Yeah,
Everyone's favorite Bradley, Jackie Bradley Jr.
I just
Like,
don't get.
bro,
I don't get it.
we're talking shit now. Jackie
Mm.
Bradley Jr. is gonna hit 2 home runs tonight.
Oh,
Like,
he's going yard. It's
he's going yard. He's gonna make two
especially
diving
because we've been
catches.
talking shit about him.
He's gonna gun out like Miles Straw
Oh,
going for a double.
absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely he is. You know he's going off.
and then immediately every Blue Jays fans would be like, all right, Brad, you're gone. Bye.
Just
Bradley
it's
Zimmer,
just
bye bye.
hilarious.
Thanks for the memories of not doing anything. Like,
We're kind of running out. We've run out of stuff to talk about at this
yeah,
point.
we don't
All
want
right,
to.
cool. We got 6 minutes left. I want to talk about Marty York.
Okay, you wrote Marty York in the run sheet, and I was
Dude,
like,
I don't need to bring up any of his takes because they're all terrible. But for someone to say,
are they Wilner bad?
oh, they're so much worse. They're
Okay.
so.
Oh,
have you
God.
never looked
Oh,
at Marty
no.
York's?
No, I just saw him and Ricky Romero start
Your
beefing.
homework, yeah. Well, that was part of it. Your homework for today is to go just scroll through Marty York's Twitter feed for 5 minutes.
Okay.
It's absolutely hysterical. Okay. His big thing is like he always calls them the Blow Jays, and I'm like, why? All right. And I'm like, they've been good, dude. What do you mean? Apparently, he's been doing this for like 10 years. He's been calling them the Blow Jays.
Yeah, you know, when
I'm like, man, get a hobby, bro.
Like we're definitely. I mean, we were the Blow Jays in 2019, but other than that,
oh my God, it's been so long since they've been bad. Like, I have a really hard time taking this guy seriously, considering his profile picture is him with a bowler cap and a goatee. I'm like, you're not a real human. Don't talk to me about anything. Your opinions are just bad. I'm like, it's like that's.
So what did he and Ricky Romero have beef about?
I'll see if I can find it. It was a couple days ago.
Yeah, like
I don't. Oh, basically, Ricky said. Oh, I'll pull that up because I can read. Was it like a 5 minutes? Perfect.
Was it a Ricky Romero like woosah? Everything's all right, guys. Don't worry.
Well, sorry, he kind of said lots of baseball left, folks. As tough of a loss as that was, everything is still in front of them. That was after the Game 1 Baltimore game.
I think, yeah.
And then he has like a gif of Bob Marley, and it just says positive, and he's kind of bobbing back and forth.
I mean, we have 50 games at least.
Yeah, right. Marty York responds and goes, "Stop it. Fans don't deserve to hear this kind of bull from you, plus all other talking heads. You guys have personal agendas. You want to be liked by Blow Jays. You want to be rewarded by Rogers, but being honest about this team's shortcomings plus failures would be more prudent. Be honest."
Marty,
like,
did you not?
What?
Marty clearly hasn't listened to a single time Joe Siddle spoke.
Oh my God. I love Ricky Rowe though. He goes, "Take a hike, Marty. Just mail in the season if you'd like. All good by me. I could care less. Personal agendas. And I ain't got to get rewarded by anyone. Trust me. If you don't want to hear from me, stop replying to me. Pretty simple."
Like, bro, like
the block button exists, man. Like,
yeah, it's a powerful thing.
I live for Marty York's content because he's just so dumb. So dumb.
It's ridiculous at how
so dumb
bad it can be.
Yeah, this is what it was. So Matt Tomic, you know Matt Tomic?
Yeah. Well,
kind of like I don't really follow him, but
yeah.
He goes, "Marty's been using the same hack material for 3 decades now. Literally 30 years ago when the Jays were winning the World Series, he was writing columns with the same Blow Jays junkie shtick." I'm like, how do you keep on something for that long?
Back-to-back World Series champion Toronto Blue Jays, 1992 and 1993. We're calling them the Blow Jays.
The Blow Jays.
I mean,
incredible. Like, it reminds me of that other girl. I don't even know what her name is.
We're just gonna start beef with everybody. I love it.
Oh, this is like her whole shtick is just like chirping. She calls them the Rogers Blue Jays. You've definitely seen it.
Yeah.
It's got the same vibe as that. And I'm like, this is just so weird. How do you have this in you?
You don't it's not worth the energy.
Like constant every single day, not a single positive thing. I'm like, yeah, it's incredible. Good for you guys. So proud.
Bro. Okay.
We're running out of time here.
Yeah. Quick thing.
Yeah.
Did you see that post where it was like, did you have like a take that was like a 2% chance of happening, but you'd be like you could try to make it make sense in your head?
I did not.
I said on that post, once robot umpires come, Kevin Biggio will win a batting title.
Oh, I agree with you. I'm with you.
Like,
I'm with you. It seems far-fetched, but I'm with you.
It's 2% chance of happening.
I could absolutely see that being a thing, especially there's like we already talked about this, but the shift being banned too. So they got to play him straight up.
I'm shit. All right. Breaking news.
Okay.
Fernando Tatis Jr. has received the 80-game suspension without pay after testing positive for clostebol. It's a prefer. Fernando, as we're about to go off the air, what?
Oh,
No, Fernando.
do we have 2 minutes? More than 2 minutes of stuff to say because we can just take a
Fernando.
reset.
I mean, dude,
That's horrible. That's the face of your sport.
80 games, Fernando.
No.
Oh no. Oh man.
Mm.
This is a very potentially
The Padres are just taking all sorts of L's this week. All sorts. Wow.
and Diego. Like
I'm
you
sorry.
scratch that. Fernando Tatis Jr., you're such an idiot.
Yeah.
Like you're ruining yourself.
Yeah.
Like you're not.
That's so bad. Wow. What a way to end this.
Yeah, like
Yikes, man.
I'll thank my friend Mike who sent that in my Snapchat group chat.
Holy shit.
Bro, how
Is it legit? Who's the source? Oh, it just might have just popped up.
passing.
Oh, it's legit.
It's everywhere.
It's
Oh
legit.
my god.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, well we gotta this, oh wow.
I mean, do we have enough to say to reset this and try?
No, we don't.
I think we just push it to next week. That's insane.
Shame on you, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Absolutely. That's kind of all we can say for right now because that's just embarrassing. Thank you guys for listening. If you've made it this far, it's a short one this week. We're on a 3 days off. So.
We're back to our normal schedule.
Yeah, we're back on track. Hopefully, we'll see you again next week. Go Blue Jays. I don't know. Cheers.